It's being reported that the conditions in which Sam Bankman Fried is living in for his prison over in the Bahamas appear to be actually better than what many were speculating on before. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you guys to go do your own research. And with that being said, we have an article here from Watcher Guru. I'll have a link in the description and I'll share my thoughts at the end of the video. Sam Bankman Fried's luxurious stay in Fox Hill prison. Bloomberg has reported the context of the FTX founder's recent 8-day stint in the infamous Bahamian prison. Surprisingly, Sam Bankman Fried's stay at the Fox Hills Correctional Facility was one of luxury, relative to the horrendous circumstances present for fellow inmates. The report notes that Bankman Fried was allowed access to the vegan food his parents requested. Moreover, he was separated from most inmates in the sick bay and was granted his very own cot, cable television, crossword puzzles, and his own phone line headlined his final days in the country. Bankman Fried's Fox Hill experience. FTX headquarters had long been stationed in the Bahamas. Bankman Fried and other members of the company's brass lived and worked in a luxurious multi-million penthouse. That experience, however, is a far cry from the world he inhabited in what will likely be his final days in the country. When the former CEO was arrested last week, the news circled of his eventual detainment in the infamous Fox Hill Correctional Facility, a Bahamian jail that was known for its inhumane living conditions, rat and maggots-infested cells, with inmates reportedly forced to sleep on the bare floor or cardboard beds if they're lucky. It was a fate that seemed befitting a young con man charged by United States prosecutors with 8 counts of fraud and conspiracy. Yet it turns out that wasn't his experience at all. Conversely, Bloomberg has reported Sam Bankman Fried's Fox Hill stay was one of relative luxury. The report notes that Bankman Fried was treated as well as any prisoner at the facility. He had access to running water and a toilet, certainly a rarity of inmates. Bankman Fried was even granted cable television. One anonymous source added that Bankman Fried would fill his days with TV news and reading articles about himself. There he was watched over constantly, with guards taking shifts from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. and 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. The schedule was set to account for the notoriety of Bankman Fried as an inmate. The food was better, with the fraudster receiving access to vegan options, and he was granted a shower with a barn door for privacy. Air conditioning from the inspector's office nearby allowed him to spend most of his days in the comfort of his own cot. By Tuesday, following a previous contest to extradition, preparations were in motion at Fox Hill. Additionally, a SWAT team was put in place to proceed with Bankman Fried's journey back to America. Doan Clear, the commissioner of corrections in charge of Fox Hill, noted Bankman Fried's demeanor, stating that he seemed, quote, relieved and upbeat about the prospects of heading to the U.S. On the day of his extradition, Bankman Fried ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on wheat bread. On his way out, he wished the Fox Hill staff a Merry Christmas, concluding his 8 days at what was supposed to be the country's most notorious prison. Well, it's quite a surprise, right? Just when you think that somebody would get a taste of justice, it just feels, once again, like there's a separation. Yes, he is in jail. Yes, he is going to be extradited to the U.S., and he is very likely going to be seeing himself staying in jail for the rest of his life. That is a big key difference between him and the majority of people that live on this planet. So a degree of freedom, okay, compared to some of the other cellmates, sure. But how long? How long is that even going to remain? We saw that happen here over in the Bahamas for him. Maybe they were just looking at it as a special case. We are yet to find out what kind of conditions that he'll have once he's actually stationed here in the United States. Will he have a TV? Will he have air conditioning? Will he have his own cot? these remain to be answered, but I would say that more than likely, he's going to have his own cot. He's going to have a toilet. And maybe he'll have access to the vegan food. I don't know necessarily with that. They might look at that as sort of a health-related situation. It's a little weird, in my opinion, that they have to be so particular with the food taste for that unless it is a medical-based situation where something with the doctor. But if I had to take a guess, that's probably not the case here. It's just about him wanting to be as healthy as possible. So let us know what you guys think about this. Do you think that he's going to be pampered and given special treatment when he comes here to the United States? Do you think it'll be a temporary thing? Do you think it's going to be an ongoing thing? And how do you think that interaction with other cellmates or other prisoners in general is going to really take place? Do you think he's just going to more or less be secluded for the rest of his life? Maybe he'll get those treatments, but not really get much of an opportunity to have social interactions with anyone and just sort of drive him to a state of madness? Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Again, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please go do your own research. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Also, thank you to my YouTube members for your support. And we will see you in the next episode. God bless.